What's up, guys? I know everybody's pretty bored on this whole quarantine thing, but today I'm gonna be doing a little nightshade application. Let's get this in better lighting. There we go. So I used this already on the tail lights. Shaded them up a little bit, as you guys can see here. I personally think they came out really nice. And so what I have right now, I'm gonna hop up here. And what I did is I looked up how to remove this. This is a 2019 Silverado 1500 RST version, guys. And I tried looking this up on YouTube, figuring out how to take off the bolts or if there is any bolts. And I believe from the older version up to 2018, there's two screws. There's gonna be one right here and one right here. But on the 2019, there's nothing. I believe it's from the end cab. And when I looked inside the cab, this is what you see. So I'm gonna show you guys. So what I read is you have to take off this whole liner to access the screws inside. So I don't want to mess up anything in the cab. So what I did is I just basically taped it off, cleaned it up with some vinegar, and I'm just going to be shooting it with this nightshade. So I think that's the smartest option, the best option at this point right now, only because I don't want to be taking off the liner inside here and screwing this up. It's pretty tight. You're talking about this whole liner. So thanks to GM. Give those guys a big thanks. Making it a little tougher on us, but I do like the whole cleaner look without the screw on top right here. So I'll give that to them. It does look clean. So I'm gonna be shooting this, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as possible. Thank you, guys. All right, so I sprayed a little bit of white distilled vinegar on there. Just gonna give it a nice little final touch up. Make sure all the little particles are off of it with a nice microfiber towel. Make sure it's clean. No dust particles or anything are on it. And what I did on the taillights is I shot it with a light coat, which I'm gonna be doing on this as well. Pretty much just trying to mimic exactly what I did on the taillights. I'm gonna shoot it with a light coat, give it a few minutes to dry, and then shoot it again with another coat, and then we'll do a final third coat on that. This one may be a little bit darker, so we'll see on the second coat how it looks. I might just leave it on the second coat and go from there. As you can tell, it's leaving like these kind of little particles right here, so I'm gonna try to just get as much as I can off. This is a clean microfiber, so just try to do as best as you can. Because once you start shooting, anything underneath is going to get caught underneath it, and you know, you might be able to see it. So take your time prepping it, just like anything else you would. And then what I'm going to be doing is I use this can already, so it's already primed, ready to go. So I'm going to be shooting it off to the side, just in the air, maybe on the grass or something, just to make sure it's open, ready to go. You want to make sure you shake it up well enough as well. You don't want to have it runny, leaking, or anything like that. So the nice thing about this is I use just basically like some just regular, it's a little thicker paper, and just basically tucked it underneath here, and then I kind of just taped it on the bottom side, taped up the corners so I don't get any off spray or anything like that. And I'm just gonna try to keep it minimal with a nice light spray. Don't be in any rush on this. It took me about 2 hours to do my tail lights, only because I had to take them off. But this one should be a lot quicker. It took me literally a couple minutes just to tape it and then clean it up a little bit. So it's looking pretty good now, guys. So I think I'm gonna be shooting it now. Looks really clean. Make sure all the edges are nice and tapered off. Alright guys, so for the first application, here we go. that's probably all I'm gonna do for the first one. As you can tell, I already changed up the color quite a bit. Let's bring this camera over here. Just try to get as even as you can. So my next application will be about the same, and it'll just start darkening up after you get maybe 2 or 3 shades in. Alright guys, if you guys like this, give this video a thumbs up. Hopefully I can keep on making some content for you guys. I want to do this one mainly because this one doesn't have any screws on it on your third rear brake light. Alright, so for the second coat, I'm going to be wearing this N95 mask. When I was up there, I have this the vehicle in the garage, so I was getting a lot of off spray. So I'm going to be wearing that. Also, if you guys are wondering what I've done and what vehicle this is a 2019 Silverado. It's the RST version. I've done a couple mods to it, nothing crazy, pretty simple. I did the night shade on the rear tail lights, replaced the bulbs with some LEDs. Also on the license plates, I replaced them with LEDs as well. I'm not sure what GM was thinking as far as leaving those ambers. I just don't like how they looked, so I switched those out. I put 33-inch tear grapplers, the G2s. These are from Nite. They're 285/70/17s. They're a little bit dirty right now. We took out the truck yesterday to go shooting, so as you can tell, it's a little dusty. Blacked out the rear windows with the limo tent. Fronts are at 35%. Blacked out the emblems where it says Silverado. Put a 2-inch leveling kit in the front. Nothing in the rear, so it's nice and level now. Doesn't have any sag to it. Really like it. As you can tell, truck looks pretty clean. I like the way it is right now. Once I black out this third tail light, it's gonna look a lot cleaner. The only other thing I really want to do right now is get the front LEDs for the turn signals. I don't know what GM was thinking. They put LEDs up here all in the front except the turn signal, so I'm going to be swapping those out. It's going to be these right here, so I'll make a video on that. Alright fellas, so I'm going to be wearing a mask while I'm doing the second coat. The first coat got a lot of off spray, so let's do this again. Very nice. Been letting this sit for about 10 minutes now, so with the first coat, let's go ahead and give it a second coat, guys. And that's it for the second coat. Alright guys, so here's the final product. I had to do a little cleanup around it. I got a little overspray, but overall this is how it looks. Nice smoked out look. These are the taillights that I smoked a few weeks back. I think it looks a little darker up here because we're in a garage, the lighting. So I'm gonna be pulling it out, checking it out, see how it looks. But overall, I like it. Easy job, super quick. This one took a lot. This one was a lot quicker than the taillights because the taillights I had to take them off. And then I changed out the LEDs as well in the rear taillights. So, what's up, guys? Welcome back. So earlier, I wasn't able to get the final footage of how it came out. It's dark now, so. But as you can tell, this is how it came out. This is the final product of it. This is how it looks at nighttime. These are the rears with the night shade as well. I changed out the LEDs, well, the ambers to the LEDs, and then the license plate ones as well. So as you can tell, it gives it a nice look at nighttime. If if you guys are looking to get a little bit of a nicer look on your truck, I'd definitely go with the LEDs. I'm gonna be making another video on the front headlights. Well, not the headlights, but the actual blinkers themselves. The headlights are already LED. They're nice and bright. But down here, as you can tell, these are the blinkers, which I'm gonna make those a little brighter. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave some comments down below, stay tuned, and I'll be getting you guys the front blinker LEDs on. I'll be getting a video out soon, so catch you guys on the next one.